Back, and tonight I'm going to try to do something a little different. I'm actually going to be streaming on three different platforms on Periscope and Facebook Live and also on YouTube Live. So, this is a new platform that I'm trying, and we'll see how that works out. So, it looks like things are starting to come together. Um, Tonight we're going to be doing Amazon Q&A, so if you have a question, feel free to ask and we'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you like we do every Monday night at 6 p.m. Welcome back, guys. For those of you, hopefully you guys had a beautiful weekend. It was a great weekend this weekend. As you guys probably seen earlier, I had bought a new drone, and I want to use that for my videos for on top, so I can show some beautiful landscapes and places that I've gone and places I've been to and what have you. So with that being said, Amazon is booming. We are making quite a bit of money, so you guys make sure that you stay tuned, and we're going to give you a few updates and kind of go from there. So we will be back in a short, brief minute here. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right. Well, I guess that didn't work out too well because we are actually streaming on three different platforms right now, so it is lagging just a little bit. So forgive me, it didn't go through as well as I thought it would. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Uh, Louis M says, no more flying the drone in the house. No, I was not. It was not on. And we were just kind of showing you the camera views, and that was it. But thank you for noticing, Louis. Appreciate it. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask. We Tonight I want to talk about hijackers, people hijacking your products, what to do, how to handle that situation. So with that, there has been a few people that have tried to take a listing, and Amazon changed the policy on that. So now the new policy is you guys basically have to go out there and buy your product back from that supplier. So if they're selling your product, say for example, they're piggybacking. For those of you who don't know what piggybacking is, that is when somebody takes your product and takes your listing and then basically piggybacks off your listing because you may have a lot of reviews, maybe have good feedback. So instead of them creating a listing on their own, what they're going to do is basically create the listing off of you, and then they basically take all your information, okay, and try to sell off of you. So if they lower the price, they have an opportunity to win the buy box and take some of your sales. Now, in order to make sure that that stops, in my training, I kind of show you guys how to send them a letter or send them an email or something through their back office, basically saying to get off your listing. If you don't, you're going to be filing complaints, what have you. Sometimes they don't heed to those letters, so they don't really listen. Okay, they kind of say, okay, they don't know if you're serious, if you're not serious. So what you might want to do is you might want to go out there and try to contact them through their back office and ask them politely. And if they don't, then you have to use other tactics. And through my training platform, I have other tactics that I use to get them off. And if that doesn't work, then there's other avenues that you could that you can find. So what I did with this one gentleman was basically I bought the product from them over the weekend. They send me the product, and then I file a complaint of it being inaccurate website, and so inaccurate website description, and you have to prove that you purchased the product. Amazon wants you to do that. For one, purchase that product, tell them exactly what it is. They have to give them an order number, and once you give them that order number, then they go through their investigation. This right here is usually the quickest way to go out there and get this product to get shut down. So Amazon kind of goes through their procedure and says, okay, now you guys have to buy this product, you have to give us an order number, and then you have to tell us exactly why it's different or what's wrong with it. And that's the new way of doing it now. Amazon has never been seller friendly, so you have to kind of jump through hoops in order to get your own product basically taken away from somebody else who's taking your sales. So and I'll get to your guys' questions in a minute. So I do see them coming in, but I kind of want to finish this point, but I'll get to you guys in a minute. Yeah, actually I do see it good. I am able to see it through all three, looks like Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. I'm able to see all your comments. So just go ahead and keep them coming, and I would take those comments and answer those in a minute. But you have to go and basically buy your own product, and then you have to go through what they call the Amazon A to Z guarantee. And before you do that, you have to request your money back. And then what happens is, if they refuse to give you your money back for any reason, you can file an A to Z claim. And that's what they want you to do. File that A to Z claim. Once you file that A to Z claim, then you can file another complaint. And the other complaint basically is going to red flag them, and they won't be able to sell your product. And usually they have to get your permission after that. The easy way kind of doing it, but you have to go through the same steps, is going through brand registry and register your products. Now me, I registered and I branded my name. A lot of people will brand registry their product, which is totally wrong. You don't want to do that. You want to brand registry your name. And so if you put your name in the title and you go out there and you're selling this product and you're making hundreds or $1,000 a day on these products, and somebody else decides to take your personal brand, your private label brand, and try to sell underneath you, it's a fairly quick process to get them removed. It's not as quick as it used to be. Now they have to have you kind of jumping through other hoops in order to get this product off their listing. But it's another way to go out there and get them removed. So I don't know if any of you guys are out there experiencing the same thing or not, but it's something that you should really try to get them off your listing or what have you if you can, because you don't want them taking your sales. If they're out there taking your sales, then that can hurt you in the long run. Don't ignore it. Go through the process, even though it takes a lot longer than what it usually is now. It does take a while, but it's well worth it. And so anyways, all right guys, I'm going to get to your questions. I just wanted it just to kind of go through this and let you guys know, as far as the procedure, the new procedures now. So the procedure basically is to buy that product back from that seller who is selling it, take a look at it, file a to Z claim. But first, before you file an A to Z claim, Amazon is going to want you to go out there and get this product and ask for your money back. So you have to return the product and ask for your money back. But what you're doing is you're going through the A to Z claim process. And once you do that, then you can file an A to Z claim through Amazon, and then they will go ahead and investigate and make a decision then. So it's probably one of the easiest but toughest processes to do, but it's very effective because they're pretty quick when it comes to you showing evidence. Well, this isn't my product. This is a different size. This is a different color. The color doesn't match. This is our product. This is their product. And where I was able to get them was our product does not have any markings on the product, and theirs had markings on it. So I showed my product and I showed their product, and their product had their stamp on it from another company altogether. And on ours, they're able to see that on our listing. And so if that was the case, then it's easy for them to say, okay, this is not their product. And then now they red flag them. And then now they basically terminate their listing until they get approval from, like myself, to have them either sell my product or deny them to sell the product. That's kind of what brand registry is, kind of go through that same process, but it's an easy way to doing that. All right, so let's get to some of these questions. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and I'm just checking some of the comments that are coming in. Let me see here. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at some of these comments here. Let's see who's on. What's up there, James? Let me go ahead and move this over here so I can see you guys a little better. All right, James. What's up there, James? James, Terry. Louis M says it's not an issue. All right, but thank you for asking. I appreciate that. James says, other than Alibaba, what other sites can you find products? There's AliExpress. There's a few other ones out there. I don't like to recommend any of them. Try to find the cheapest out there. If you're doing wholesaling, you can find wholesalers out there that you can get really, really cheap. As long as you can get the product cheap, sell it for a profit on Amazon, and after all the fees and everything is said and done, then you can go out there and make a profit. That's a good thing. So, but honestly, myself, I order a lot of products from overseas just because it's cheaper, and I think everybody kind of knows that where it is cheaper. But there are places here in the U.S. that will sell you some products and sell them to you at a good price. Stevie Solutions. Stevie Solutions says, I might know another way of making money being made. Okay. Crypto chat box. Do you recommend ClickBank? No, absolutely not. ClickBank has nothing to do with Amazon. Just another way to make sales. But for those of you who are just coming on for the very first time, don't know who I am, I've been selling on Amazon for over 12 years now, going on my 13th year. And I teach at TechDaddyVideos.com, have my own website, and I teach people how to make money selling on Amazon. So if you're just joining us for the first time, I'm live on Periscope right now, also on YouTube and on Facebook. So there are some people that are seeing me for the very first time and don't know my story, don't know what I do. I sell on Amazon. That's my full-time job. That's what I do. Today I was flying my drone. I just purchased another drone this weekend and wanted to try it out. So I was spending half of the day just relaxing and flying around, having fun. And that's the way it should be. That's the way life should be, is to enjoy yourself and have fun. iGag TV says, hi Henry, I am a beginner FBM seller, fulfilled by merchant seller. My question, why does Amazon give me that I am not eligible to the buy box? Well, I mean, there's several reasons why you are not eligible for the buy box. One of the reasons could be somebody else has a lower price than you. That's probably it most of the time. There are a lot more listings out there that are compatible to yours that are getting the buy box just because they have better deals, they may have better feedback, they may have more reviews. There's a lot of things that come into play. So you always want to kind of keep an eye on it. This is why it's very important that you private label products, because if you private label products, you don't have the competition out there. There's a lot of people that don't. Like, they'll piggyback off of somebody else's listing, and then what they do is they'll lower the price lower than somebody else, than the other person, then basically they will get the buy box. A lot of suppliers sell on Amazon from overseas. This is why I don't like to get into like some categories, for example, like electronics, because there's just so many suppliers that will undercut you and go out there and sell that product for way cheaper than what you're getting it for. So you want a private label product. You want to make sure that that product is a good product and go from there. So Jim Hamilton says, oh, I'm sorry. It says, Mission 31, I really trying to buy your program. I just don't know what's going on with contacting you. Please let me know. Mission 31, I mean, seriously, it's very easy to contact me. If you look at my, you look at all my videos on YouTube, look at the title. There's no excuse. Look at the title. My phone number is right there. And I'll tell it to you right now. 626-225-3002. That's how easy it is to get in touch with me. Leave me a voicemail. Tell me who you are, and I'll call you right back if I can. If I don't answer the phone, it's because I am out either doing videos or doing coaching or buying products or doing something. I'm always busy. So again, there's really no excuse. You can get a hold of me and just call my number, leave me a voicemail where I can call you back, and I will call you back. Simple as that. All right. Jim Hamilton says, hello, Henry. It says, James Hancock, I can't afford to buy them on Alibaba now, so I will look for a wholesaler. Oh, I lost you. Hold on one second. I will look for a wholesaler in the States. Thanks for the info. I mean, James, Alibaba is there. You're obviously, you may not be doing something right. You know, you have to negotiate with these suppliers. There's a lot of suppliers out there that will sit there and figure you out and see if you're an experienced seller, if you're not an experienced seller, by the questions that you ask. So you want to make sure that when you are dealing with suppliers from overseas, you are playing hardball with them, because you are trying to get the cheapest price. They're trying to get the most expensive price from you so they can sell it to you and make a better profit. But you have to remember, there are tons and tons of manufacturers, wholesalers overseas. If one person says no, doesn't mean that you have to go with that person. You can always go with somebody else. It's that simple. I mean, you can always tell them no. I tell them no all the time. I have one person that I went ahead and I was checking out product, And when I found out, was it going to make me enough money, I decided not to do it. I said, you know what, I don't think I'm going to do it because I'm not going to make enough profit off of it. I think I was only making like $30 profit off of it, and I wasn't interested in that. So I was like, no, I'm not interested in that. I'm just going to pass on that. And so every day, she's like, can we lower the price for you? Can we lower the MOQ for you? Can we do business together? A lot of times what they'll do is they'll look at your Alibaba profile, and a person like myself, they look at my profile and they've seen that I've bought thousands and thousands of products, and they know that I'm a serious buyer. They know that I won't mess around. I mean, when I buy products, I'm usually buying products that are anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000, getting them out to this location, sending them out to Amazon, and sending them in. I don't buy products that are, it's going to cost me $800. I'm usually buying big orders, quite a bit of orders that are going to be that are going to make me money. And so as a new seller, you have to negotiate as low as MOQ as you can, minimum order quantity. And you want to make sure that you get it over to you as cheap as you can. Because if you're able to do that, then you're able to make more profit. And there's a lot of people that give bad advice out there. So, if it was up to me and I had a choice between to have it flown on an airplane or have it sent out through freight, through boat, I would take 99% of the time, I would take it by aircraft all day long. It will get there a lot faster. It's a lot cheaper. You're not paying port fees. You're not paying all these other ridiculous fees once it gets into the port in order for you to get your product out. You're not paying freight forwarder fees. You're not messing around with the third party. It's just a lot more that you can do flying from an airplane than you can waiting for it to get to the port in 45 to 60 days to your location. And I'd rather have my product within 2 weeks than 3 months. Simple as that. Great questions. Let me see here. Crypto chat box. Can you be super transparent and give us newbies a realistic number? How much do we need to start selling on Amazon? Money is an issue for many of us. Notice. I include myself, LOL. Crypto chat box. I have over 2,000 members on my website. If I was to sit here and tell you, yeah, it's going to take maybe $400 for you to start a business, I would be lying to you. I would not be telling you the truth. The simple fact is, it's up to you. It's what products you pick. I'm going to give you an example. To be realistic, there are members that will spend maybe $1,500 and have a very nice product, and they have one product to start, and they start to do really well with that. I have other members that have spent $3,000 on their first order and have done very, very well. I've had other members that have started out with $800 with one product and done extremely well. It's a matter of competition. It's a matter of the product that you pick. It's a matter of your account. Is it in good standings? Is you have a lot of feedback? Do you have a lot of reviews? Do you have no reviews? Are you going to push it with Amazon's pay-per-click program? Are you going to push it with the early reviewer program? There's a lot of ways that you can go to sell your product, but everybody wants the easy way. They want this to be, I want to spend as little money as possible, but I want to make $1 million on Amazon. Let me keep this in mind. I've been doing this a long time, and I still make a lot of money. But the fact of the matter is, I pick the right products, and I pick the right products for my members, and I do that every single month. At the first of the month, they have a brand new product to sell, and that reminds me, that product of the month is coming up tomorrow, so make sure that you guys check that. I'm a little late because of the weekend, but you have another product of the month to sell and to make money off of. And when I check these products of the month, I'm looking for products that make over $30,000 a month or more selling on Amazon. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in the nickels, the dimes, the pennies. I'm interested in the dollars. And this is where you guys need to be, is make that money with the dollars instead of the chump change that everybody else is going out there and trying to live this American dream. You know, when you sit there and you go, well, what's my choice? Do I go out there and do I buy products that are 50 cents like everybody else is buying? Or do I buy products that are $6 a piece that you have a lot less competition? Do I put it in a category that everybody else is in? Or do I put a category that is going to make you money but is not recognized as well for other sellers? So there's a lot of things that come into play. And hopefully that answers your question, Crypto Chat Box. Hopefully you got some insight out of it. And I haven't seen you around, so I don't know if you're coming up from YouTube or Facebook or Periscope. So, but welcome aboard. All right, Branique Bannister, how do you feel about online arbitrage over the private label strategy? Can you make good amounts of income by doing online arbitrage? No, you can't. I'm being realistic with you. I'm going to be as transparent as I possibly can. Retail arbitrage is a lot of work. A lot of people try to go out there and sell Amazon on retail arbitrage. Look, you're buying retail, you're selling retail. Where's the profit? I started out in wholesale. Then I went to private label, and I've been doing private label for a long time. And retail arbitrage, I won't touch. That's for people who have no money. That's for people who are going to make very little money. That's for people that are just trying to build their account slowly. I hate to say that because I'm going to turn a lot of people off by saying that. But I'm the type of person that's going to sit there and tell you the truth. Do you want to make a lot of money? Get in the private label. Do you want to make very little money? Then look at retail arbitrage, or look at some of these, drop shippers or drop shipping out there, and try that and see how well that works out for you. Look, I'm interested in making $1 million a year if I can, or I'm making $500,000, and that's satisfying. But I'm not interested in making the pennies, the dimes, and the nickels, like I said earlier. So, all right. But hopefully that answers your question. James says, I am trying to build up some funds, then order through Alibaba. Right now, I'm looking for a quick buck that I can buy, and then a quick buck that I can buy and resell on Amazon. What do you think of that process, James? I mean, I just got done saying it. I mean, look, if you're interested in selling on Amazon, it's a business. I've sold on eBay for many, many years, and I don't know the easy way to sit here and tell you guys this. eBay, I worked very, very hard. Amazon, I don't work as hard at Amazon. You kind of look at it this way. You look at it as if you're getting on an airplane and the stewardess says, left is first class, right is coach. You either bought a first class ticket, which is Amazon, or you bought coach, which is eBay. You just have a different type of people that sell and buy on eBay, and have different type of people that sell and buy from Amazon. Amazon is the no nonsense. No, we're not going to negotiate. Okay, it is what it is, and that's what you're buying it for. There's no negotiation on Amazon. Amazon has 100% money back guarantee to every single customer that buys on Amazon. If you are not satisfied with it, there is no ands, ifs, or buts. You go out there and you just say, I want to return this product and get my money back. As long as it's within that time frame, you'll get your money back. And there's another way to do it, is Amazon's A to Z guarantee program, and you can file the claim through there and get your money back that way. So anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much the difference between, you know, kind of Amazon and eBay. eBay, you negotiate, you know, you go out there, you gotta go, you know, they used to go through, I think, PayPal a long time ago. I think that's separate now, separate division. So things have changed since I've been there. Crypto chat box says, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm a cryptocurrency investor and YouTubing as well. Looking for more sources of income. We'll check your site and possibly join since you help with product selections. Absolutely. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I've been doing this a long time. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you like these other people do. Excuse my language. But the fact of the matter is, there's guys out here that sell courses. There's guys out here that sell on Amazon. I do them both. I sell my course and I sell on Amazon, and I make my money on Amazon. That's my full-time job, is Amazon. That's it. And when I want to go out and fly a drone, I can leave whenever I want. If I want to get up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I can do that. And I don't mean to be, you know, but the fact of the matter is, it's, you know, it's kind of nice when you don't have a boss and you're not, you know, doing that 9-to-5 job. And this is why I teach the course that I teach, is because I bring a lot of people and I make them a lot of money. I got Steve that I'm going to be introducing to you guys. For those of you that are on Periscope and those of you that are on Facebook, I had taken on one of my students and I wanted to make them quite a bit of money. Actually, I've taken on two, and so I trained them, and now he is making killer money on Amazon. And he couldn't be on tonight because he's at the ballpark watching a game, but I did ask him if he can come on possibly next week and see if we can get Steve on for you. He's going to tell you his story. He's going to tell you exactly where he's at, how much money. I don't know if he's going to tell you how much money he made, but I want to get him on so you can hear it from him instead of hearing it from me. And this is one of my members that had purchased my course. My course, you can get that at techdaddyvideos.com. And you just take a look at my website, techdaddyvideos.com, and you can take a look at the packages there, what you have to offer. If you have questions, give me a call. This is why I leave my phone up on top. You know, you're going to talk to a real person. You're going to talk to me. I don't have a staff. It's me, myself, and I. All the money comes to me, and that's how I like it, and that's how I run my business. So there's other people that you can't even talk to. Try buying their course. Try getting a hold of them and try to communicate with them and have a chat with them for a half an hour or an hour of their time, and they see that, hey, this guy's a real person, been doing it a long time, down to earth. I have people that come in from other courses that have spent $6,000, $7,000 on the course, take my course and say, you should be charging a lot more. I say, yes, I absolutely should. But do I want to? No, because I get a lot of people that come in, and they come in on from what my videos produce, who I am, and that's why they come in. They come in because they want that knowledge. They don't have to go out there and look for it. If there's a video and I don't have that video on a certain subject, I will make a video for you. It only takes me 5-10 minutes. That's it. Put it out there on my course. Simple as that. That's why I give out a product of the month since 2018. So, okay. Enough of that. Fabio Celia. Hi, Henry. Where do I get your course? Well, you can get it from techdaddyvideos.com and take a look at it there. And like I said, if you have a question, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to sit there and talk to you and answer any questions that you guys want. So, But what do you guys think of the broadcast? I mean, I just want to make sure that everything is good. Hopefully, I'm not glitching or anything. This is the first time that I'm using all three platforms all at once. I'm getting all your guys's. Looks like I'm getting all the messages. Hopefully, I'm getting all the messages. But if not, if you have a question and you want to get in touch with me, just look at my videos on YouTube. I have well over 250 videos on YouTube. Most of them have my phone number sitting up on top, and you guys can give me a call whenever you want. And if I don't answer, just leave me a voicemail, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. So hopefully I answered everybody's questions. Looks like I did. Cool. So with that being said, Amazon is getting busier. It's going to get busier. And like I've told people in the past, their busiest months are July and August. You get a lot of sales. You get a lot of people coming in over the summer. They start buying a lot of stuff. I mean, even myself, I bought well over $400 worth of materials that I needed for my merchant fulfilled. I needed that, so I buy it strictly from Amazon, whether they're envelopes, whether they're labels, or what have you. I'm always buying products. I have a business account, and it's just cheaper that I go through Amazon. It gets it here within a day or two, and so I give them my business also. I also sell on Amazon, so that's a good thing, So let's see here. Bernique, thank you for your advice, your tips, and all your help. Your course is awesome. And the one-stop shop for everything. When's the August product of the month coming out? Thank you very much. Thank you, Bernique. Bernique is a brand new member, and you just heard it from her. She's taken my course. She took my Amazon A to Z course. I remember her because I talked to her over the phone. And the product of the month is coming out tomorrow. I am a little late on it just because I've been doing a lot of stuff over the weekend. I had a lot of merchant fulfilled products that I had to send out. And when you're sending out 100 to 200 products a day, it gets very busy. And then I get to the point where I say, you know what, I just gonna send all my products into Amazon through the Amazon the Amazon Fulfillment Center and FBA it. Just fulfilled by Amazon, send the products out to them and let them handle it. You pay a little bit more, but you don't have to go through the headache. But for myself, I have all the time in the world during the day for me to kind of handle it myself if I want to, especially if it's a smaller product. I can make a lot more money by doing it merchant fulfilled than I can fulfilling it by Amazon. There are pros and there are cons to that. You can make a lot more money, but it takes a lot more of your time. So you kind of have to say, well, do I have a full-time job? Am I going out there and have to fill these orders when I get off of work? Is it worth it for me? Sometimes it is. It just depends. It just depends on, on you. James says, good. Good. All right. So yeah, I'm glad you guys can see okay. I just want to make sure. James says, can I call you after class? Yeah, you call me. Sure. James, feel free. Give me a call. If I answer, I answer. If not, I'm usually doing something. I usually do these like right after on Mondays at 6 p.m. So right after that, I kind of go grab dinner or something. So if you want to call me tonight, try. If not, give me a call tomorrow morning. As long as it's after 8 o'clock, I'm okay with that. And I'm on the Pacific coast here in Los Angeles, so call me with decent hours. If not, I usually set my phone for do not disturb between so many hours anyway, so I don't even hear the phone, unless I'm up. But other than that, yes, you can call me after this show here if you like, so no problem. All right. Well, good. So it looks like the stream is doing well. So that's good. I just wanted, today I'm kind of testing it out. This is the first time that I'm actually testing it out on Periscope, and I'm actually testing it out on Facebook Live. So I'm sure I will get comments from Facebook Live that I'm not seeing right now. It doesn't look like I'm seeing them. Uh, so yeah, I'm not seeing them on Facebook, and I'm not seeing them on Periscope itself. So I got to figure out, what's going on with that, where I can get all my chats through all. So, but yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys are selling. Hopefully you're making money. If you're not making money and you're interested in selling on Amazon, take a look at the course. Take a look at Tech Daddy videos. I've been here for over 4 years now. And I have a lot of members that are coming in, that do come in, and so I always have time for anybody, and that's always said that. I always said that. Look, if you invest in Tech Daddy videos, I'm investing in you, and I told the exact same thing to Steve. He paid a little bit more because he wanted the private coaching and the training. And so he did pay for that, and so I went ahead and I took him on, and pretty much made him very successful on Amazon. Not that he wasn't successful already, he was doing extremely well. Now he's doing much better, and it's just a matter of a little tweaking here, a little tweaking there, because if you don't know certain things about Amazon itself, then it's kind of tough and it's kind of difficult, because there's a lot of people who try, but they don't have the knowledge of what they're doing, and so they kind of I got another order. Another order came in. So another order came in. But anyways, if you don't know what you're doing on Amazon, it could be very, very difficult, and you could be spending a lot of money. For example, I do coaching on pay-per-click, okay? And if anybody knows anything about pay-per-click, I have a 10-cent campaign, and it's in my videos I think I have the videos on YouTube. Yes, I do. I have videos on YouTube on the 10-cent automatic campaign. And so far, I probably had that going on for almost 5 months now. And I do the campaign for $100 a day. $100 a day for that 10-cent automatic campaign. It's an automatic campaign. I just let it run and what have you. But there are things and keywords that I go after and I put in my listing, so they're able to see it, able to find it. And if they're able to see it and able to find it, then your listing is a lot easier when you're doing campaigns. A lot of people waste a lot of money on manual campaigns because they don't know what keywords to go after. This is where I come in, and this is where I have it on my videos, on my Amazon A to Z course, where I teach you how to make money on your campaigns themselves, whether it's an automatic campaign, whether it's a manual campaign. To finish that thought, to finish that story, the automatic 10-cent campaign that I ran, I've been running it for 5 months. And so what I did is I started with this campaign at 10 cents per click. And every 2 weeks, I raised it up another 10 cents. So right now, I'm at 40 cents. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm at 40 cents. Because I went up every 2 weeks, 10 cents. So I went to 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50. 50, I started losing money. So I brought it back down to 40 cents. That was the sweet spot, okay? So with that being said, my whole campaign I have spent, as a matter of fact, let me see if I could get into this. I might be able to show you the campaign itself. You know what? No, I don't want to do that because I have to, yeah, I don't want to do that because everybody on all these platforms will. Anyways, so what I did is I went ahead and I did this campaign, and I have spent $100 a day. I set the budget for $100 a day. The reason why I set the budget for $100 a day, because 10 cents is really, really low. So Amazon kind of looks at it as this. If a person is willing to spend $1 to $1.50 per click, they're gonna be all over them, right? Okay, and so these people may spend $25 to $50 a day on on $1 a click, $1.50 a click, or $2 a click. Okay, what I do is I put a budget of $100 a day, and I put it so low that I get so many impressions off of my listing. But that's not the secret of why this campaign is so successful. It's because of keywords. The keywords that you put into your listing is what's going to bring out your listing so people see your listing. So you got to put them in your searchable terms. You got to put them in other boxes out there that people are not filling out. You have to put it on your back end. You have to put it in your description, your bullet points, and your title itself. So what I did is I pretty much set everything as very little keywords as possible, peppered it with those keywords, and now I have a campaign where I spent a total of $379 so far. So far, I've spent $379 in 5 months, have generated $4,100 from that campaign itself. $4,100, and I spent a total of $379 at $100 a day. Well, that doesn't make sense. $100 a day, and you've only spent 300 and something. And remember, I told you that the budget was really high, but the campaign per click was so low, it's almost virtually impossible to spend that money every single day. You have to have millions and millions and millions of impressions in order to spend that money. But if you did it in a manual campaign, that is different. They will take $100 a day from you every single day, and you will lose your butt on it. My advertising cost of sale, my ACOS, is at 13% right now. It was at 9%. It's at 13%. So there are campaigns out there where people are at 477% or 90%. If you can get that ACOS down as low as possible, maybe in the single digits, then you are making money. If your ACOS is high, you are losing money. If it's over 50%, you're losing. You're losing money. If it is down as low as it possibly can, and the reason why my ACOS is at 13% is because, remember I told you, I spent a total of $379, but my sales were over $4,000. That's the difference between the sales and what you've spent. That's where your ACOS comes in, your advertising cost of sale. All right. Do you sell in Europe? Branique says, yes. Australia, actually. I actually sell in Australia. Let me see, who else? Maria Teresa Ortiz Camcar. Hey, how are you doing? Henry is telling you correctly, online arbitrage. I am moving out of retail arbitrage after 5 years. A lot of hard work with retail arbitrage. I found Henry, now working on my first private label. And for those of you who don't know Maria, Maria is one of my students. She bought the Amazon A to Z course. Hopefully I you know, I'm sorry, Maria, for not getting your permission on that, but I just want you to know she is actually a student doing extremely well, and she has some good products that are going to make her a lot of money, and I told her that. So that's good, and I'm glad she's getting out of retail arbitrage. I don't like to sit there and badmouth retail arbitrage because there's a lot of people that do it, but for me, it's not the way to make really, really good money on Amazon. You have to put in a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. And I'm not knocking the people that are doing retail arbitrage because there's a lot of people out there that make a lot of money on retail arbitrage. It's just that they're selling a whole lot. And that could become complicated because they're out there busting their ass every single day and have something to show for it. You look at it this way. I've been selling on Amazon for over 12 years. Okay, I have a total of 36 products. That's it. That's all I have. There are guys out there retail arbitrage doing retail arbitrage that have thousands of products, thousands, and you are not going to become a number one bestseller by selling thousands of products. You're not. It's almost impossible. Amazon is not designed to have you a bestseller if you're selling thousands and thousands of products. You have to sell one product over and over and over again in order for you to become a bestseller. Let me repeat that one more time. You have to have one product that you sell over and over and over again every single day. Are you guys hearing me on this? Every single day. Every single day you sell one product. If you sell 40 products of that one product, your BSR ranking, your bestseller rank, will go down. You want it to go down to number one. If it goes down to number one, you are selling the number one product in that category. But if you're selling retail arbitrage over 1,000 units, it's impossible for you to turn around and sell 1,000 units every single day over and over and over and over again. Let me put it to you this way. I have 70 products that I've sold today. That's one product. Of one product, 70 units that I've sold just today for one product. My BSR ranking, I'm on the first page. As a matter of fact, I have 16 products on the first page. And that's where you have to be, 16 out of 36. I'm not saying my other ones aren't working for me. I'm not saying my other ones are not making me money. They are. They just take a little longer because those products are not products that are more popular amongst people on Amazon than some of the other products that I sell. So I started out selling salt and pepper grinders. I started out selling hangers. I started selling products that people need every single day, toothbrushes, every single day. And if you can find a product that you can have every single day and sell it every single day, that's where you make your money. That's where you go and you become different than everybody else. Because if you're waking up in the morning and you have 13 to 20 to 25 sales before you wake up, that's a damn good day. And I have a lot of those days. And that's where you guys need to be. You guys need to be right there making sales every single day before you get up in the morning. That will pump you up every single day. Promise you that. All right, guys. I am pretty much done with this broadcast. It is going on 7 o'clock already. I appreciate that. Appreciate all your comments. Fabio says, Henry, do you need a permit or a special license to sell in Mexico? No, you don't. Everything goes to Amazon. If you are on the Amazon.com, you can sell in Canada and you can sell in Mexico, Mexico. Okay, you can sell in both. You can merge those together. and be able to sell through Amazon. There are people making money in Mexico. There are people making money in Canada, but your number one source is Amazon.com here in the United States. And this is where a lot of people make a lot of money. Yes, it could be saturated. There are other people that are selling overseas because it's so saturated here, but it may not be saturated in the UK, may not be saturated in Japan, may not be saturated in another marketplace. There's always room. Amazon.com is in 128 different countries. So there's no excuse. If you want to sell in the UK, get yourself a VAT license and sell up there and make your money up there. If you want to sell in Australia, they just opened up. I was there for 3 months. Go over there and sell over there. It's very easy. So if you don't know, take a look at my course at TechDaddyVideos.com. All right, guys. Thank you guys on Facebook. Thank you guys on YouTube. And thank you guys on Periscope. I didn't see your comments on Periscope or Facebook, but I will look at them when this broadcast is over. So I appreciate you guys coming on. We will see you guys next Monday. Thank you for all the comments. If you guys on YouTube, smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you got something out of this video. For those of you who are trying to contact me, my phone number is up on top, 626-225-3002. Feel free to give me a call if you have a question. We'll talk to you guys next week. See you guys. You guys have a good one. See ya.